This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Executives of the Bahamas Hotel Catering and Allied Workers Union are monitoring a trend they say has surfaced in a number of Family Island hotels where workers are being moved from permanent to casual workers or being brought in as casual workers altogether. Union Secretary General Darren Woods tells NNS News that one such property is the recently opened Memories Resort in Grand Bahama. It's not the first time the claims have surfaced, but Woods explains that even as his union does not represent workers at Memories Resort, the effect of this precedent could be far-reaching.
We found out now that those persons, as we would have said, were permanent employees, and now they've been put on a casual status. And what they would have been used to earning in the days gone by, they're no longer able to have that same earning power. Because we understand that those persons are now paid $3.25 or thereabouts per room, as opposed to what is the standard in the industry, where you would find persons, the guests would pay a certain amount of gratuity per person per night. So if I'm now moved to per room, I have to clean that much more room in order to make up for the per person per night. So of course, my spending power is less now. But again, we would have made this cry early when we first heard about this resort being open. And it's fine to have resorts come here and resorts to open. But there's a standard in the industry, and they should be made to follow the standard.
A popular Junkanoo group making some major changes, it says, will enhance the group's performance for the upcoming Junkanoo season. The Roots Junkanoo group welcomed Wendell Guts Ferguson as the new group leader after holding special executive board elections a few weeks ago. Choreography director Garvin Dawkins updated us on their latest move.
We are no longer on Brill Road. After those elections, we were in talks with the government, and we have moved forward with locating the government assisting us with moving on to a new location, which one is in Industrial Park and the other one is in Bacardi Road. So we are working diligently with our members and as well as the government to ensure that our group is well represented, both parades coming up and on the side parades as we speak.
40 outstanding College of the Bahamas alumni were honored for their contributions to the tertiary institution at the inaugural Flamingo Ball last night at the Melia Nassau Beach Resort on Cable Beach. 5 of them were also inducted into the college's Alumni Hall of Fame, where 7 former staff, administrators, and faculty were awarded the Heritage Award for Distinguished Service. This distinction pays tribute to former students who are now pioneers in the fields of arts and culture, business, education, entrepreneurship, law enforcement, the environment, tourism, sports, religion, and politics. With more than 12,000 alumni, COB's acting executive and advancement vice president Dr. Ian Strawn described the honorees as true ambassadors of the future University of the Bahamas.
We want this outstanding 40 to become 200. And eventually that 200 will become 1,000. Only through your active participation and invaluable support will the University of the Bahamas achieve its full potential.
Reflecting on the exciting journey ahead for the college, acting college president Dr. Erla Carey Baines reminisced on the lasting imprint COB has made on national development.
It is not by chance that the graduates of this fine institution, as evidenced by the persons we honor this evening, are distinguished men and women who are making significant contributions to our national life in a variety of fields and disciplines. We are proud of our graduates, as their accomplishments signify the outstanding quality of the College of the Bahamas experience.
As communities across the Bahamas celebrated fathers, grandfathers, and father figures today, the Faith United Missionary Baptist Church was among the many religious organizations in New Providence holding special services. Jared Higgs tells us that the sermon relayed a strong message about community parenting.
It was a morning of praise at Faith United Missionary Baptist Church as male figures across the island were honored on this Father's Day.
Nothing is more important than a good father.
The service included a special award ceremony for volunteers of the Boys Club of the Bahamas and an impassioned sermon by Senior Pastor Reverend Dr. William Thompson. The theme of the sermon, When Good Men Man Up, is very relevant to Bahamian society where fatherlessness has become an epidemic.
Men who man up are models for the kingdom living action. Mentoring is not some formal thing you do once a week or 1 hour. No. Mentoring is a way of life for the good man. If you are going to impact our communities, if we are going to impact our nation, we are going to need men who will man up.
He also warned members of the community of the long-term consequences of focusing simply on your own children while neglecting others who are less fortunate.
Make sure our children, the ones we can control, got an education. Our children got this job and that job, and we didn't care about the rest, and now our children are educated, the job can't come in the house because we didn't take care of the rest. We made sure our children got it, while we neglect the other children in the community. Now our children have it and they can't enjoy it because the children who we didn't take care of are now taking it from them.
Jared Higgs, ZNS Network News.
Thanks a lot, Jared. Well, that does it for this portion of the news. Stay tuned. Julian Gibson is up next with sports.